A movie called Dinosaur Resurgence just released a few weeks ago on Maybe Sub's channel, and now I'm gonna review it. There is actually quite a lot of stuff to discuss here, so how about you just strap in and enjoy the watch. Now, there are a few things which I think could have been improved a little bit. Now, they're not much of big deals, but I just needed to tell them because I'm giving an absolutely honest review. Now, I think the first thing is probably that sometimes the camera seems to zoom into the characters' faces a little bit too much, where it's not too much of a distraction, but it kind of, yeah, I don't know, it's not that much of a big deal, but I just think that could have been avoided because it's kind of noticeable and it's just kind of distracts from the experience. And another thing is perhaps that some of these dinosaurs, when they appear, for example, the Monolophosauruses, they appear, but they don't appear for long enough to the point where it doesn't really feel like a proper menace. Like the Monolophosauruses, they just kind of appear and they just instantly get shot. And it doesn't really feel that menacing to the point where I think some dinosaur scenes could have been cut and perhaps a bit less dinosaurs could have appeared in the movie, but there could have been more fleshed out scenes which actually would have felt more menacing. Now I'm saying the final battle and everything, these were awesome scenes, and there were indeed many scenes that actually felt like menacing and, you know, you actually feared for the characters, but I think some scenes could have been left out to make it less fast-paced and rushed and, you know, more concentrating on these single scenes. One thing I actually really enjoyed was the music. Now, perhaps some might say that more actual soundtracks could have been used rather than songs, but I really enjoyed the songs from the 80s, 90s, perhaps also 70s. I really love these songs and I don't think that really impacted my viewing. I actually really enjoyed these songs. Yeah, perhaps sometimes more soundtrack songs or like soundtrack music, and with that I mean music without words, could have been used, but I don't think I really mind that because I really enjoyed this and it didn't really bother me at all. Actually, perhaps enhanced my enjoyment of the movie because I really love these songs. I thought the characters were actually pretty well written and I really enjoyed that part, and also the animation is pretty good. It's really well done, especially considering that not many people animated on this movie. So yeah, it's really well done. I thought the villain in this movie was also really menacing, and in general I think all of the dinosaur fights were pretty entertaining, and yeah, I generally really enjoyed any action that happened in this movie. You also kind of cared about the human characters, you didn't want them to die, and that was also something which was really important and pretty well done in my opinion. The plot was actually pretty good, I have to say, and there were no overly convenient plot conveniences. Yeah. And I also thought the characters, as I said, were well written, and also the interactions between the characters were really well done. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. I just have to say that I really enjoyed this. Now, I think it is really difficult to give a proper rating to this movie, as I should perhaps watch it a few more times to give a rating that is really exactly what I think. But as of right now, I think I'd give this movie a 9 out of 10. I really loved it and I thought it was very enjoyable. There are some minor imperfections, but overall, I think this is a really good movie and definitely worth the watch. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you definitely check out this movie. And that being said, that's it. See ya guys next time.